Hello everyone, thank you for watching Mad Trucks with Marcos. Today we are back checking out the lifted trucks. We have a 2018 Ram 2500. This is a Laramie, so it's fully decked out. Really special part about this truck is it's got a suspension that's been fitted up by Kelderman, and it's about the best one that money can buy. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's gonna allow us to keep doing cool videos for you guys. And if you wanna check out any of our custom trucks, you can check them out at cuniscountrytrucks.com. Alrighty folks, so like I mentioned, this is a 2018 Ram 2500. It is a mega cab, which is really nice. I know that's one thing that sets Rams apart from other trucks, and it also has a Ram box on it, which again is one of those other unique features you can only get in a Ram truck. So like I mentioned in the intro, a really big thing about this truck that sets it apart from a lot of the other ones on the road is going to be the suspension. So we'll just hop right in there. This has Kelderman's 5 to 6 inch air suspension on it, and it does have the Fox shocks upgrade. So you got the Fox 2.0 on all four corners, and then we have the dual steering stabilizers in the front, which are just going to help keep its road manners as much as possible. You'll see those running across the front. Basically what those do when you hit a bump, your wheels and tires are going to want to send that force in through your suspension, and that's supposed to absorb a lot of the shock and keep it out of the steering wheel. So it's called a 5 to 6 inch suspension, and what that means is at ride height, it's right around a 5 to 6 inch lifted truck. Now you can raise it all the way up to what would end up being around a 9 inch lift on this truck, which is pretty crazy to see it all the way up. And then really nice thing about it is you can drop it all the way down, and then it's the equivalent of about a 1 inch lift on a truck. When it's all the way down, that's really if you were trying to pull it into a garage. I mean, this would fit in like an 8-foot garage door opening, no problem. We've actually tried that. Yeah, with the 1 inch lift, you can't really turn the front tires a lot because it's a 37 by 12.5 on a 22 inch wheel. It's a pretty massive tire to be turning in there when the truck's all the way down. So like I said, when you drop it all the way down, that's really meant to get into a garage, through a parking structure. I mean, whatever it is, but it's mostly intended to keep your tires straight. But it's nice to have that adjustability, which is kind of cool. That's not the reason that most people buy these suspensions. We'll talk about some of the trailering stuff in the back, but at the end of the day, it's a suspension that's built to work as hard as this truck was intended to work. Having the airbags all the way around does give you a nicer ride than you'd get on a traditional lift kit. So that's another thing a lot of people like the ride. But the adjustability is just a really cool thing on this truck. Okay, so we'll talk about wheels and tires. I touched on it a little bit. This is a 37 inch tall tire. It's 12.5 inches wide. It's on a 22 inch wheel. It is the Toyo Open Country MT. We use this tire a lot because it's about the best mud tire you can get right now. Even in a 37 inch going down the road, it's nice and quiet. And they hold up to the abuse pretty well on these heavy duty trucks as far as still being able to hook a trailer up and not wear them out in 10,000 miles or anything like that. The wheel, I believe it is called XD Buck, if I'm not mistaken. It is a gloss black with milled accents. Really good look for this truck because it is obviously a white truck. So having a little bit of polish in the wheels is nice. Those milled accents match nice with that. And then obviously white truck with the black wheels, that looks really nice as well. So really happy with it. When you stand back and look at it, you almost don't notice how big these are because the rest of the truck's huge. So, you know, it almost looks like a 35 on a 20-inch wheel, but it's just the scale of the truck. It's a big truck. So a 22-inch wheel doesn't look gaudy on this truck. It actually looks really nice. The flares on this, I'll just touch on them. That is a factory flare from Ram. It is nice that they make that as an option because it's nice to have a little bit more protection. As you can see, we just came down the road a little bit. It did throw a little bit of water up at us. And that's just one of the things that's gonna happen with a pickup truck. But it is nice to have a little bit more protection there. Being as sometimes this truck's gonna be up really high, it does have the Amp Research power running boards, which are really nice in this case on a lifted truck like this. If it had the regular boards from the factory, they'd be all the way up here, almost up to the body. I mean, that's, you know, halfway up to me almost. And it would be quite troublesome for anybody to get in there. But between the handle that this has on the A-pillar and then how far down this drops, it's actually pretty easy to just walk up in here and then take the seat, and same thing out. I don't have to go down that far and I'm out of the truck. So the Amp Research boards are really nice. They give us a nice clean look when they're up. It's almost like as if they weren't there, but at the same time, they give you a tremendous amount of usability once you have them on there. Okay, so I'll just touch a little bit more on the suspension on this truck. So like I said, it's got bags all the way around. A lot of guys will take the coils out of the back of these heavy duties in favor of airbag system. So with the Kelderman system, it's nice because it's auto leveling. So when you hook a trailer up, it'll actually, you know, as soon as you put the weight on it, it'll sense how much it's went down and it'll air itself up so your truck stays level. That's a really nice thing. That is, I mean, for a truck like this, it's a premium truck, so it's nice to have the premium suspension like that, have the ability to do that. Another cool thing, one of the pre-programmed settings in the control unit for the system, which you'll see it going up and down, but in the control unit, one of the settings is it drops the back all the way down. And what that does is if you're trying to back up to a trailer and want to do that, it just makes it that much easier. Drop the back down, back up, hook up, and then go back to normal, and it'll raise your truck back up with the trailer. So like I said, it's about the nicest suspension you can get on a truck like this. If you're gonna buy a truck and you're gonna work it really hard, and I mean, you're buying it as a toy, but it's also a workhorse, this is definitely a way to go. And yeah, it just makes driving with a, you know, with a trailer, a boat, or, you know, whatever you're pulling around, it makes it that much easier. And it's a big truck, so you don't want to lose control of it. It's nice to have full control of it at all time. But yeah, this truck is for sale at our Kunes Country of Elkhorn Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram location. Give me a call at the phone number below, and I can answer any specific questions you have on this or about any of our other custom trucks. Just call, ask for Marcos, and I'll be more than happy to help you out in any way I can. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.